avoid I will do it later. I will do it later is procrastination. Avoid that I will do it later mindset and just start immediately. Good morning and welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about procrastination. My last video was on how to be productive, and some persons were like, my main issue is procrastination. I don't really know how to just do something immediately I want to do them, and it's a very serious issue. But then the reason why somebody might always be procrastinating is maybe fear of not being able to do that thing, or feeling overwhelmed, or imperfect. I'm not really perfect. Let me use myself an example. I intended starting a YouTube channel since June last year, but then I started putting so many things in consideration, not knowing that YouTube is just for you to start, okay, and then you improve on every video. But because of that issue of I wanted to be perfect, a nice background, a nice camera, audio and everything, I didn't really start immediately. Okay, so it led to me procrastinating for almost 9 months before I started this year March. Okay, and then look at it, just in 3 months I've been able to get almost 4K subscribers now, and then I'm improving on every video. Okay, so that's just why people tend to procrastinate when they want to make everything perfect from the beginning, or they are really overwhelmed, or thinking like they are not good enough, and or they don't really know how to manage their time. They get distracted easily. Okay, so in this video I want to give you some steps on how to really overcome procrastination in your everyday life, and if you can follow these steps the way I've arranged them, it will really help you, because I actually started observing these steps and it has really increased my productivity. Okay, so let's go. The first thing you have to do is to set a clear goal. Okay, what do you want to achieve? Starting from a daily basis, or weekly, or monthly. If it's weekly, it can start from a Monday morning. You can, okay, what do I have to do for this week? And like I said in my previous video on creating a to-do list, you have to be very realistic. Clear goals. Don't just start creating things or writing things down that you know deep down that you might not be able to really achieve them. Okay, so setting clear goals and then prioritizing them. Okay, when you're setting your goals, you have to start from the most important, the things that are really most important to you. So like I said in my previous video also, so if peradventure you cannot do everything that week, at least you started from the most important ones, and then you will leave the less important ones undone. If it's a day when you wake up and you're creating your to-do list, try and be very realistic. You have 24 hours, and that 24 hours you have time to sleep, you have time to eat, to relax. So make sure your goals within that 24 hours, within that 7 days a week, within that 30 days a month is very realistic, something that you can really achieve. Okay, number 3 for you is to create a productive environment. Let me use myself for an example. These are my shooting days. I make sure my house is very ready for me. I create time for my baby's nap, so she doesn't really get to disturb. But there are most I don't really get it, so you get to hear her voice in most of my videos. But then I try as much as possible to always make sure that the place is conducive for me. If it's a cooking video, I make sure the kitchen is clean, so I can actually be free to cook around. I don't even like cooking in a kitchen that is not tidy. Okay, so I make sure my kitchen is tidy when I want to cook or do a cooking video. So whatever you're doing, just create an environment for yourself. If you work from home, create a space that when I'm ready to start my work, I just walk in there, sit on the chair, and then on my laptop, and then I start working. So create a working environment for yourself. Even if it's in the office, you work for someone, you work for yourself, you do business from home, you do business outside your home, make sure the environment is conducive for you to carry out your tasks, to carry out your daily tasks, your weekly tasks, your monthly tasks. Just create a conducive environment, a productive environment for yourself. Whatever you know that you need to used to work, okay, used to be productive, get them and make sure you are on it. Okay, so that just is, get a productive environment for yourself, because sometimes when you want to do something, you look around and the place is not really welcoming, your goal will just crush. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Then the next one is for you to utilize time management. you have, like I said, you have 24 hours, but you don't have the whole of 24 hours to yourself. There is time for you to rest, time for you to sleep, time for you to do other things that are outside the goals you set for that day, for that week. So when are you going to be doing those things? You set time for them. You set time for when I'm going to, and you have books to read, you have a business plan to do, you have a client to follow up, you have content to create, you have video to shoot. You have to create time for each of them, okay? And then make sure you do them at their time. The time you set for this, you do it. The time you set for this, you do it. Don't just try want to, okay, I've set my goals for today, so whenever I can do this one, I will do. No, you will not achieve it that way, because you can even watch TV for 2 hours, for 3 hours, and it will eat into a time for a particular goal. So please utilize strict time management. Okay. Then the next one is find your motivation. Things that motivate you. Like for me, when I want to shoot a video, the things that motivates me is when I've done rehearsals. When I've done a lot of rehearsals on a video, so when I come in, I just flow. And another thing is on my thumbnail. I make sure I prepare my thumbnail before I even start the video. So by the time I see how beautiful and attractive the thumbnail is, it will just motivate me to start creating my content, okay? Creating my video. So that is my own motivation when it comes to shooting YouTube videos. And then for around my home, my daughter, my home as a whole, it's a motivation for me to be the wife and the mother. Okay, so find your motivation and then do it. And also when I'm doing my house chores, I like music being on, so I can just be vibing to the music while I'm carrying out my chores. So find your motivation and then strictly follow them. The next one is break tasks into smaller steps. Let's say you want to shoot 5 videos this week. Okay, on Monday I'm going to shoot one. On Tuesday I'm going to shoot one. Don't just sit on your camera and want to shoot 3 videos at once. You'll get burnout. Okay, just make sure that's you want to do for that day. You want to do for those things you want to do for the week. Break them into smaller steps, so that when you achieve this one, you say, I've done this one. You celebrate yourself, and then you move to the next one, just little by little, so that you can actually achieve them, instead of you to pack so many things to yourself and then you get overwhelmed. Just do it small step and celebrate those baby steps. Okay, that is it. Break your goals into smaller steps. It will really help you to be very, very productive. And the last one is for you to overcome perfectionism. There are some persons that they don't want to do it unless it is looking very aesthetic, it's looking very perfect. You cannot achieve it that way. You just have to really be deliberate to improve. Like me, if you watch from my first video on my YouTube channel to this one, you will see that every video I try my best to improve in the editing, in the lighting, in the audio. I just try every video to okay, what didn't I get well in this previous video? I'm going to get it. After this video comes up, when I want to do my next video, I'll look at this video again and check the things that I didn't really get well, and then I work on it for my next video. That is the only way for you to improve. Don't wait until everything is perfect. Don't wait until you have, for those that want to go into YouTube, until you have the nice background, until you have the nice audio, the nice camera. You cannot get it. Right now I'm shooting with my phone camera. I'm even using natural lights all through the window, so you don't really have to wait for everything to be so perfect, to be so cool for you to start anything. Even if it's a business, don't wait until you have the whole capital. You can start from small and start growing. Okay, that will really help you, so you don't go about getting loans and borrowing money to start, because you don't know how the business can really thrive, right, for the meantime. So it's good for you to really avoid starting on a very big and clean note and very perfect set and everything. If you do that, you procrastinate, because factors will constrain you, like financial factors will constrain you, because you might not have the money to really set up as you want in business or whatever you want to do. So avoid procrastination by overcoming perfectionism. Just start you want to do. Just start from where you are. That baby step, start from where you are and celebrate yourself as you grow. Oops, I hope this helps you. All I've been saying is for you to avoid I will do later. In short, that is procrastination. Avoid that "I will do it later" mindset and just start immediately. Please to be productive every day. I have a video where I talked about how to be productive on a daily basis, and I bet you those strategies works every time. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you've not, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.